Hey everyone, welcome back. This week, streaming platforms are packed with fresh content, from thrilling new movies to must-watch TV shows you won't want to miss. We've rounded up the top 8 releases hitting Netflix, AMC+, Peacock, and more, bringing you everything from heart-pounding thrillers to epic fantasy and family dramas. Whether you're looking for intense suspense, magical mysteries, or blockbuster excitement, we've got you covered. So grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's count down the top 8 movies and TV shows released this week on streaming. Number 8. The Copenhagen Test. The Copenhagen Test is a 2025 sci-fi spy thriller television series centered on first-generation Chinese-American intelligence analyst Alexander Hale, who discovers that his brain has been hacked so that unknown adversaries can see and hear everything he experiences, forcing him into a deadly high-stakes game of deception and survival. The series blends cutting-edge technology with classic espionage as Hale must continue to act normally within his agency, while secretly working to flush out the perpetrators and prove his loyalty to those around him. Co-starring Melissa Barrera as Michelle and featuring a layered supporting cast, the narrative explores themes of trust, identity, moral ambiguity, and personal allegiance against a backdrop of psychological tension and action-oriented stakes. As the lines blur between manipulated reality and genuine moments, the protagonist navigates shifting alliances and ethical dilemmas, making every decision carry global repercussions. Number 7. Influencers. Influencers 2025 is a horror thriller film that dives into the dark side of social media fame, following a young woman whose obsession with influencers and identity spirals into murder and psychological chaos in the picturesque landscapes of southern France. The story centers on complex characters navigating deception, identity theft, and escalating violence as hidden motives and deadly secrets unravel amid glamorous settings that mask ruthless intentions. Directed by Curtis David Harder, the movie blends suspenseful twists with satirical commentary on the vanity, manipulation, and moral decay underpinning online influencer culture. With a runtime of about 1 hour 50 minutes, the film spotlights standout performances as relationships shift from alluring to lethal, pushing the protagonist towards shocking decisions that question trust, fame, and authenticity. Critics have noted its sharp edge and stylish intensity, marking it as a compelling if unsettling entry in 2025's thriller slate. Number 6. Sanctuary: A Witch's Tale. Season 2 picks up a year after the witch hunt that shook the idyllic English town of Sanctuary, following witch Sarah Fenn and her daughter Harper as they hide in Scotland, while rising anti-witch laws and hate crimes spread across the UK driven by fear and political turmoil. Despite the threat, Sarah faces a dramatic ultimatum from the secretive witch council, the Moot, forcing her return to Sanctuary where rising tensions and a mysterious new murder pull her into a dangerous fight to protect both her daughter and her magic. The 6-episode supernatural drama blends mystery, deep character conflicts, and societal prejudice as Sarah navigates distrust from the community and rising legal persecution against witches. Alongside Elaine Cassidy and Hazel Dupe, the season deepens themes of identity, belonging, moral ambiguity, and resilience under siege as alliances shift and secrets unravel. Number 5. Goodbye June 2025 is a heartfelt British-American family drama marking Kate Winslet's feature directorial debut, adapted from a screenplay by her son, Joe Anders, and featuring an ensemble cast including Helen Mirren, Toni Collette, Andrea Riseborough, Johnny Flynn, Timothy Spall, Stephen Merchant, and Winslet herself. The story unfolds just before Christmas when the suddenly deteriorating health of the quick-witted matriarch June draws her 4 adult siblings and their long-suffering father back together, forcing them to confront decades of unresolved tension, complicated love, and the bittersweet reality of impending loss. Set against the emotional backdrop of family, humor, and sentimental reflection, the film balances moments of sharp honesty and gentle comedy with raw explorations of grief, reconciliation, and the messy bonds that connect relatives facing their last holidays together. Winslet's direction emphasizes intimate performances and personal storytelling, fostering a sense of authenticity and emotional resonance as the siblings navigate personal struggles while tending to June's wishes and dignity in her final days. Number 4. Innate 2025 is a Spanish psychological thriller TV series that follows Sarah, a dedicated psychologist whose life unravels when her estranged father, once notorious as the serial diesel killer, is released from prison, coinciding with a chilling new wave of murders that mirror his old crimes. As Sarah struggles to protect her idyllic family life with her husband and teenage son, she is forced to confront deep personal trauma and long-buried secrets from her past that ripple outward into her professional and private worlds. The tension escalates when she reluctantly teams up with local police to help track the copycat killer, blending gripping procedural drama with intense emotional stakes. Portrayed by Elena Anaya alongside a strong ensemble cast, the series interweaves themes of identity, inherited legacy, moral conflict, and the burden of confronting a family history steeped in violence. Created by Fran Carballal and Enrique Lojo, Innate emphasizes character-driven storytelling and atmospheric suspense across its first season. Number 3. Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere is a 2025 American biographical musical drama that chronicles a pivotal period in Bruce Springsteen's life as he grapples with personal demons and creative ambition while recording his stark, iconic 1982 album Nebraska in the quiet confines of his New Jersey home, far from the stadium rock fame he would later achieve. The film, written and directed by Scott Cooper, and based on Warren Zanes' book Deliver Me From Nowhere, stars Jeremy Allen White as Springsteen, capturing both his artistic intensity and the emotional strain of reconciling his past with the pressures of looming superstardom. Alongside White, the cast includes Jeremy Strong as his loyal manager John Landau, Stephen Graham as his troubled father, and Odessa Young as a significant figure in his life, with supporting performances that deepen the narrative's emotional stakes and human complexity. Shot with atmospheric restraint and dramatic focus, the story highlights the introspective struggle of an artist seeking authenticity amid self-doubt, family tension, and the haunting quiet of creation rather than the roar of the crowd. Number 2. Stranger Things Season 5, Part 2. Stranger Things Season 5 Part 2 continues the epic emotional finale as the small town of Hawkins enters a dark new phase in the fall of 1987. After the rifts broke open in Season 4, the world is more unstable than ever, and Vecna's disappearance only heightens the mystery. The group's mission is now to locate and destroy him before he can enact his full plan. The stakes are raised by a military quarantine placed on Hawkins, making it a town under siege while Eleven is forced into hiding for her own safety. With the anniversary of Will's disappearance looming, familiar tensions resurface, and old wounds threaten to be reopened. In this volume, the core friends must come together like never before, relying on each other's strengths to face a darkness that's more powerful and personal than ever. The season promises huge set pieces, monster encounters, and a definitive resolution to the long-running struggle between the real world and the Upside Down. You can watch Stranger Things Season 5, including Part 2, on Netflix. Number 1. Now You See Me, Now You Don't is the third installment in the popular Now You See Me heist film franchise, bringing back the legendary illusionist team known as the Four Horsemen, including J. Daniel Atlas, Merritt McKinney, and Jack Wilder, alongside veteran allies as they take on a new, globe-spanning magical heist against a ruthless adversary to expose corruption and pull off impossible illusions. The 2025 sequel blends high-stakes heist action with cinematic sleight of hand, elaborate set pieces, and a new generation of magicians joining the core cast, resulting in a mix of mystery, comedy, and stylish crime thriller beats that expand the series' mythos. Directed by Ruben Fleischer and starring Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, Morgan Freeman, Rosamund Pike, Justice Smith, Dominic Sessa, and Ariana Greenblatt.